guys, After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Ally McBeal. This is season 2, episode 13, so let's get into it.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows?
Why are you singing every song on this show?
Rainbows are visions.
I thought once of becoming a doctor.
But
Oh, well, I don't like blood. I got a thing about death, but mostly the outfits. Ally! Ling, what are you doing here?
Oh, a friend of mine. I sent her flowers. She died, so I came to take them back.
I see. This is
Oh my god!
my very good friend, Ling.
Ow! Watch where you're going. It's bad enough you people get all the parking spots.
Her first impressions aren't good, but they're usually lasting.
just checking in. You treating the nurses okay?
Yeah,
Heard you had a not so good night.
Hey,
I was puking.
is that Haley Joel Osment? No.
What's the matter?
When
I
it's
recognize
time
the
to go,
kid.
do you see your angel? I see an angel.
Maybe it's the kid that was on Charmed? I don't know.
Oh, Allie, come here.
That is Haley Joel Osment.
This is a friend of mine.
God,
Ally
this is just a
McBeal.
who's who of everyone.
This is Eric Stahl.
Hey, Eric.
You see dead people?
So you're not an angel, are you?
Well, sometimes I'm sweet.
Oh, no meetings today. I just felt like it. What do you think? All agreed. Good. Move on.
As you know, the Biscuit and I start trial today. We'll be out of the office most of the week.
Hi, I'm Ally McBeal.
Julie Stahl, hi.
She's a lawyer. Hey, do you know OJ?
No, I haven't had that pleasure yet.
I wanted to sue somebody. Could you help me?
Well, who'd you have in mind?
God. I want to sue God.
Maybe we should. Would she take manslaughter?
Well, in order to get manslaughter, you must first kill somebody.
I tried.
Understood, but he survived. While heat of passion can mitigate murder, there's no such lesser charge for attempted murder.
Moral of the story, next time finish him off. You do less time. Bye, guys.
First his father died, then he got leukemia. Then our insurance says it won't cover experimental treatment. We asked our church to help out, and they say they can't. He's angry.
At God.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he can sue him.
Yes, he can.
Ling?
It was a hard L. I heard it. What's your name, little boy?
Eric, what's yours?
Weren't you listening? She called me Ling. That would be my name, only with a soft L. You want to sue God?
Can I?
Yes.
Ling. I'd like you to leave.
I'm talking to the little boy, if you don't mind. Of course you can sue him.
If he exists.
Who do you think these doctors walk around pretending to be? Moses?
Excuse
But if
me.
you're gonna sue somebody, little boy, you can't lie around in bed all day. Can you be strong?
Yes.
Good, because I have this great law firm I use. Ow!
I want to do it, Mom. Let's sue.
You
Yeah,
think I'm gonna be the lawyer?
I
I
don't
want
pay
you
legal
as the lawyer.
fees for that.
Bug me.
Of all the insensitive, callous, tasteless...
What's the matter?
I'll tell you the matter. She just convinced a dying boy with cancer that he could sue God.
I never said he'd win. Look, fighting beats being pitied, plus which he needs money for his experimental treatment. Do you know how his father died?
No. Do you?
Yes, he got hit by a falling branch after a tree was struck by lightning. That's an act of God. So we go after the church. House of God.
Where does she come up with these ridiculous theories?
Well, she didn't make editor of Law Review for nothing, Georgette. She's almost always right.
What do you mean, editor of the Law Review?
Just that. She was editor of Law Review at Cornell.
Ling went to law school? That's where we met. Ling is a lawyer?
You didn't know this?
No, I thought she did the battle wrestling and that was it.
At the time my client entered the premises, by the way, these were his premises, were they not?
Yes.
You were in his house?
Yes.
In his bed?
Yes.
In his wife?
Well,
You were making love to his wife?
yes.
Intercourse, sex, missionary?
All right, counsel.
How long had this illicit, adulterous affair between you and my client's wife been going on?
About 6 months.
All the while having adulterous sex.
All right.
Was it good sex?
Objection.
Your Honor, he testified he heard screaming. Maybe it was her.
Objection.
Withdrawn. Probably what you said when you saw that pistol, huh?
Objection.
Mr. Fish.
Sorry. You know my client very well, don't you, Steve? Can I call you Steve?
I do.
Business associates for 11 years.
That's right.
Friends, even. So he thought. Turns out you're no friend of his.
Objection.
Mr. Wilcox, isn't it true when you saw this man come into the room while you were engaging in adulterous acts with his wife, you knew he was going to shoot you, isn't that right?
Of course it's not right.
Well, you know him to be a volatile man. Why would he do anything?
I absolutely do not. He's a gentleman. The Harvey Kent I know would never pull out a gun and just open fire.
Hi,
Eric.
I'm here about my case.
Oh,
Are you gonna be my lawyer?
sure. I'm sorry. He wanted to come down and...
Basketball. Hey, can I play?
I think this lawsuit, it's given him some bounce.
Oh, that's great. Hey, Ling. Hi. You remember Julie?
No.
She's Eric's mother.
Who's Eric?
The boy who has a case against God.
Oh. Yes, hi.
Hi, Ling.
Eric, hello. Soft L next time, okay?
You'll be on the team, right?
Oh, I'd really love to, honey, but I have better things to do.
Ling.
The thing about lawsuits, Eric, you can't be a little weakling. You have to be a fighter. Are you ready to fight?
Yes.
You have any strength? Stomp your foot hard. Right on her foot. See if you can feel it. Very good. I need to shop. I'll check back later.
She is so cool.
When you were having your affair with Rodney Wilcox.
It's not something that I planned. It just happened.
But does that make it right?
No. I fell in love.
You fell in love.
What do you hope to gain by suing him?
I just want to tell him some stuff face to face. And I thought that maybe if I sued him, after I get to heaven, maybe he'll come up to me and say, hey, what's up with that? And then I can ask him some questions.
What kind of questions?
And that's between me and him.
When I was 2, all I did was ask my mother for a baby sister. And you know what? When I was 3, I got one.
Just like you
You have
want.
a sister?
Well, not at first. When she was born, all she did was cry and sleep. But when she was 2, she became so much fun. And when she was 4, she could do almost everything I could do. And when she was 5, she got sick. And she died.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
It doesn't really matter, but when it happened, I stopped believing in God that day. And my parents would tell me, oh no, he's real, but I wouldn't believe him. Then one day, it was in the fall, I looked up into the sky and I saw something I'd never seen before.
What?
A blimp. It was in town for a football game, but I didn't know what it was. And my mother told me that it was God.
A blimp.
Well, she wanted me to believe, and she thought, I don't know, if I saw him.
You thought a blimp was God. Were you a really stupid kid?
Maybe. My mother knew that I'd figure out that he wasn't a blimp. So she changed the story a little, and she told me that God had man make the blimp to remind people that he was up there watching. Because that's all blimps do. They just look down. To this day, I wonder a little. Maybe God had men make blimps to remind people that he was up there.
Well, I've never seen a blimp, except on TV.
Well, God probably communicates with different people in different ways. And maybe he sent a blimp to me, but for you, well, maybe the Red Sox will win the World Series this year.
Or maybe he sent you.
Me?
Well, you are a lawyer.
But I don't practice. Practice causes wrinkles. Look at you.
Now, I've got the lawyer from the church coming in for a meeting, but I don't think that I can sell this lawsuit like you can.
Okay. I'll come out of retirement for one case.
Members of the jury.
Your findings?
While he was in a state of severe agitation, it did not rise to the level of any insanity.
Are you sure?
This man knew both the nature and the quality of his act when he pulled that trigger.
In your career as a doctor, have you ever been, how do I say this, wrong?
Wrong?
Yes, in all your years and many diagnoses, have you ever been wrong?
Of course, but I'm not wrong here.
You're a doctor who's been wrong, right?
I am not wrong here.
But you've been wrong, yes or no?
I already said yes. I have been wrong on some occasions.
And on those occasions when you've been wrong, did you know it at the time?
No.
How you expect anyone to take it seriously?
Oh, that. Would you like to know how I'll keep it from getting tossed or why you'll settle?
All right, well, let's start with the first one.
Eric's parents contributed pretty generously to the church. There's no contractual quid pro quo, but I can make out an implied covenant of good faith under which we could argue a duty for the church to give back in Eric's need. He has cancer and his father's dead.
So you expect...
I expect it'll survive a 12b6. As for why you'll settle, you already know why. By naming God as a defendant, there isn't a newspaper in the country who won't glom onto it as one of those insipid human interest stories. And with a text under the headlines detailing how the boy's church won't help him pay for the experimental drug that could save his life, it makes my veins crimp. Come on, Mr. Gale. You'll pay out because the amount would add up to less than the salaries of a full-time publicist and press secretary, which you'd need just to fend off all the negative publicity. Somebody here ate onions, I'm allergic. Was it you?
You expect us to just roll over because you named God as a defendant?
That and my client has a bald head and a big smile. Smile. Okay, it's just a medium smile, but the head is bald.
When I saw them, it was like my whole life flashed in front of me. My wife, one of my best friends.
Can you tell us, Harvey, what went through your head besides, you know, shoot him?
My head just felt hot. I went into this rage, I guess. I grabbed my gun out of the drawer. You know, I don't remember much else.
Do you wish you killed them?
Of course not. I thank the Lord I didn't.
But Harvey, this jury here, certainly you can understand how they might want Rodney and Sheila dead.
Objection.
Sustained, Mr. Fish.
My point is, everyone knows when you fired that gun, you were temporarily insane, weren't you?
Objection.
Mr. Fish.
Your Honor, could I take over for co-counsel? I feel he's being driven wayward.
Go right ahead.
Do you still love your wife?
Very much.
In your adult life, have you ever loved anybody else?
No.
Think you ever will?
Not now.
No.
The church is willing to settle our suit against God.
What?
Yeah. Eric, Julie, come on in.
Is Link still in there?
Yeah. We're gonna call Greg. And he's gonna call the oncologist, and we're gonna get moving. I can't believe. I can't either.
I'm still not sure I believe in God, but I do believe in angels. When I first looked at you, Ally, I knew that you were my angel.
You did?
Yeah, but now I know it's Ling.
Well, between the two of us, you're covered. You know, one of my New Year's resolutions, less fantasy, more reality.
Imagine committing your life to somebody, your heart, and then walking into that room to see, well, we can't really imagine it, can we? Unless you've been through it. And if you have been through it, imagine not experiencing a little insanity. Now, of course, it was wrong for Mr. Kent to have picked up that gun, but inside that moment, when he walked into that room, as Mr. Wilcox himself testified, Harvey Kent went outside of himself. Sheila Kent knows it, as I suspect do you all. A gentle, law-abiding, peaceful man committed an insane act? Now, what other explanation can there be? Now, love can cause you to do destructive things sometimes, believe me. Or believe Sheila.
If I
Not
might
as
add,
invested in this court case.
You gotta be kidding. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but touch my heart, I'll shoot you. Legal insanity isn't rage, it isn't anger or shock. It is the inability to distinguish right from wrong. He knew what he was doing, and he knew it was wrong, just like he knows it now. Just like his Mutt and Jeff lawyers know it, and just like you know it. He attempted to kill a man. Their defense is achy, breaky heart.
Yeah, did you go to jail?
Ally McBeal's office, Elaine Vassal speaking. How may I improve upon your day? What? No, she isn't, but I can page her. Yes, okay.
Is everything okay?
No.
It isn't good.
Oh my God, no.
Not in any real discomfort other than fatigue.
Are you telling me he's dying?
Yes.
He's supposed to get the drugs. He's gonna get the new treatment. Well, what happened?
I don't know.
Is he awake?
It's like maybe he used
You can go in.
most of
He's
his
groggy,
energy that he had left
Does he know?
on this case situation.
I believe he does.
And now that he's won something, he's at peace. It's fucking shit. He's a kid.
When it's time to go, you see your angel. That's what they say.
Who's they? My grandfather was in the proverb business. It's all a racket to sell cheap cookies.
Will you talk to me? I never feel like I have cancer. I had a dream that I was your angel.
Well, I think you are, Eric. I'm sure you are.
You're maybe gonna need to get a new
Oh, no, thank you. I am sticking with the angel I have.
one. Mommy,
Yeah, baby, I'm right here.
where am I?
You're in the hospital. With me. And your friends.
Can you sing me my song? I think I need.
Yes, baby. We're always chasing rainbows.
On the charge of attempted murder,
I think they will lose here.
we find the defendant, Harvey Kent, not guilty by reason of temporary insanity.
Thank you.
How?
Court is dismissed.
Again, they win.
Thank you so much.
They win so much.
He's gone.
He lived. Right up into the end, in part because of you, too. These last 2 days. I don't know how to express how grateful I am.
Well, he was right about one thing. There's no God.
Okay.
No, there couldn't be a God. God wouldn't let that.
We knew he was dying, Ally. This isn't the world's biggest shock. The boy had leukemia. Get over it.
It hurt you, didn't it?
You said that every wish would be heard and answered. Someone believed it. Look what it's done.
Oh, first time she's breaking down.
What's so amazing? You've been half asleep. Have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name.
This is kind of weird.
Are these the sweet sounds that call the young sailors?
It's very weird.
You know, personally, I should be feeling lucky right now. I mean, he was dying. He was gonna die probably no matter. And by a stroke of good luck for me, I got to meet him first.
Are you here from Lang?
I called her, said she had to do something.
That's weird. There's an episode called Just Looking. Alrighty, well that was Ally McBeal, Season 2, Episode 13. Very sad that the story with Haley Joel Osment. And we got to see a little bit more from Ling. We got to see her kind of break down a little bit, actually have some feelings, but nobody saw them. We saw them. No one else. She seems to have her walls up very much all the time. So it was nice to see some of those walls. See behind those walls, I guess. Not seeing them come down because they're not down. I didn't know that she was a lawyer. But I guess she can join the firm now. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I didn't really care that much for the case of the week because, to be honest, sometimes it's just frustrating. They win all the time. They shouldn't have won that one. There's another one that they shouldn't have won, like, last season as well. Whatever. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.